Hey there, I'm Owlie. Imagine if you were caught in a hurricane, flood, or thunderstorm. Or what if a tornado or winter storm were approaching? Would you know what to do? Clearly, I would panic! But that's no solution, so my friends in the Weather Center are sending you and me on a mission to find out what to do when severe weather strikes. If you can complete the 5 weather challenges, you can become smarter than the weather and earn your Young Meteorologist certificate. If you're up for the challenge, click the start button. Woohoo! I knew you were up for it. Let's prepare and survive.
Salutations, candidate.
He means hello, player. I'm Meteorologist Phillips.
And I'm Meteorologist West. Thank you for assisting our aviary associate in his perilous quest.
Oh, Professor. He means thanks for helping Owlie become a young meteorologist by completing these challenges. And you'll become one too, if you succeed.
Indeed, a meteorologist is someone who studies the Earth's atmosphere, climate, and weather. To become a young meteorologist, you will have to complete the Severe Weather Preparedness Adventure. Gracious, where did those trumpets come from?
Your mission, if you decide to accept it, is to get Owlie from the starting line to the finish line, where we are in the Weather Center. This is where we first met Owlie, and if you want to hear more about that, simply click on Owlie's story on the main menu.
This is the game board for the Severe Weather Preparedness Adventure. Who keeps doing that?
It may look easy, but don't be fooled. Along the way, you'll have to navigate 5 severe weather challenges. Hurricanes.
Harrowing hurricanes.
Lightning.
Electrifying lightning.
Floods.
Flash floods.
Tornadoes.
Tumultuous tornadoes.
Winter storms.
Wacky winter storms.
And when wacky winter storms,
It's the first thing I thought of.
you will help Owlie move through each storm by playing games and collecting weather-wise pods with important information. Along the way, we'll be giving you extra information that you may need. You will need to know all this information in order to earn your Young Meteorologist certificate.
And that, my friends, is the Severe Weather Preparedness Adventure. Alright, in the future, no trumpet players in the Weather Center. So, are you predisposed to initiate this undertaking?
He means, are you ready to begin? If you are, click the Go button, and let's get started. You will begin with the first weather challenge, the hurricane. A hurricane is a severe storm system over warm ocean waters. It begins with warm surface air that is constantly in motion.
When barometric pressure decreases and the corresponding condensation levels...
West, maybe I should explain it. In hot summer months, when ocean waters become warmer, the mixture of warm air, cold air, and warm ocean water sometimes makes the clouds begin to swirl.
That's what I was going to say.
All of these things work together to boost the storm's energy and strength. And if the conditions are just right, a cyclone or hurricane is born, a tropical storm with winds at least 74 miles per hour. Now roll the dice to start learning how to prepare for a cyclone or hurricane.
Ah, a most fortunate occurrence.
Huh? He means you're in luck. You've landed in January, a winter month when the oceans are cool. That means you are safe from hurricanes. Remember, it takes warm ocean water to fuel a hurricane.
Woohoo! We're safe!
Roll again. You've landed in September, a late summer month when warm oceans create prime conditions for hurricane formation.
Oh no!
Roll again. The National Weather Service is tracking a hurricane and has issued a hurricane watch for your area.
Oh no! What'll I do? What'll I do? Ah!
It appears our feathered friend is freaking out.
Calm down, Owlie. You have 2 to 3 days before the hurricane reaches land. Think of the watch on your wrist, which tells time. A hurricane watch means you have time to prepare, so move ahead to prepare for a hurricane. During this time, you should listen to the radio or television.
Excellent idea. Perhaps there's a good game show on.
No, West. We need to listen for information about the approaching storm.
I knew that.
The weather reports will help you decide whether to stay in place or to evacuate, which means to leave home for a safer location. That's what the hurricane watch period is for.
You have to be smarter than the weather. You must stay in place or evacuate. But either way, you and your family will need to gather items such as food, water, and emergency safety products.
Find the hidden WeatherWise pod and drag and drop it onto your smartphone. This pod has a detailed list of what you will need. You must have this information to earn your Young Meteorologist certificate.
Good news! The local authorities have determined that the threat does not merit relocation of your domicile.
Whoa, is that English?
Meteorologist West means you won't have to relocate. The local weather authority says it's safe to stay in place, so this is what you'll do. First, remove any objects around your house that the wind could pick up and slam into windows, cars, or people. To advance, click on the 4 objects that need to be put inside.
Next, you must cover the windows of your house. Click on the best way to do this, with hammer and nails or with tape.
Very good. Nails are the best way to attach boards. Better yet, your home can be equipped with emergency storm shutters over your windows.
However, when it comes to fixing broken eyeglasses, tape is better than hammer and nails. Believe me, I found that out the hard way.
Whoa, what's that? What is that?
It's the National Weather Service. They're alerting us about a hurricane warning.
We're doomed. Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh, Owlie, don't be so dramatic. You should be fine if you remember to stay smarter than the weather. The hurricane warning means you must take protective cover.
Indeed, the winds will be at least 74 miles per hour and arrive within 36 hours. Officials will describe the hurricane's strength on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the strongest. Whatever the strength, you must remember it's too dangerous to stay outside, so move to the safest, nearest structure.
I don't believe it. I actually understood what he said.
Inside your home is the best place to be, away from falling trees, live electrical wires, and glass. If you're in a house, you want to be above ground level to avoid flooding waters. If you're in a high-rise building, move above ground level, but below the 10th story to avoid forceful winds. If you chose to evacuate, you should be far from your original area by now. Based on our emergency checklist you downloaded to your smartphone, click on 8 items you will need. Yes, you have the things you need to ride out the hurricane until the National Weather Service gives its all-clear notice. To get a head start on earning your Young Meteorologist certificate, review your knowledge of hurricanes by playing the Hurricane Word Search. You can then move on to the second weather challenge, lightning. But remember, you must play and complete all games successfully to earn your certificate.
Excellent! You've chosen to play the Hurricane Word Search game. Simply find all the words on the list. They can go sideways, up and down, diagonally, and even frontwards or backwards. Good luck!